Just a moment. Is it showing that I'm alive? Nope, not Baldur's Gate. Yes, I am alive. Okay. Putting on a thumbnail real quick. Alright, cool. Almost full on energy. I'm gonna do that spend a little bit real quick. On what, though?
This is the path I wanna be my research subject.
I need some of these, right? Yeah, I'll send 100 energy on that, and then
should I use this time?
We'll start the newest chapter. It's gonna be all about Vivian, so let me put her on. That's why I'm interested in it. One of the cutest characters ever. I wanted both of these characters so fucking bad, it's not even funny. But I had the worst pulls ever. I lost my 50-50 to both of them, and just, it was terrible. I had like some of the worst rolls ever. But thankfully I finally got both of them. Been wanting Jane since like November when I started, and then been wanting Vivian since she was leaked in like January. So I've been waiting forever. So I'm extremely happy I got both of them now. Damn, that guy just got nuked. Ouchie. God damn, it hits me every time.
You better not get my
sure.
There we go. I don't know how to use either of them very well yet, either, to be honest. Dope.
Eradicate. Which alias should I use this time?
Damn, I had that many? Okay. She should be over 2k attack now, right? Yes. With 419 in Omni proficiency. That should be pretty good. 420, yeah. Damn.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
Alrighty. New thing time. Is there an easier way to get to it? Like if I go here and then... No, you can't teleport to it. Okay. Old-fashioned way. There you are. Going to meet up with Vivian. Nap time bell. You originally planned to watch some videotapes and rest on the sofa, but you end up falling asleep until you hear something.
Lord Phaethon, this time let me.
Vivian? Vivian?
I didn't
Whoops. She's the
When I got
cutest thing
here,
ever.
the other Lord Phaethon said you were resting on the couch and just let me in.
The other Lord Phaethon. No, she didn't do anything weird while we were sleeping. I wonder what her reaction was when Wise texted her saying for her to come over. Probably lost her shit.
I meant to keep you company while you slept, but then I dozed off myself. Ugh. I was going to sit here looking super cute, hands cupping my face. You know, like the #1 sleepy face I want to wake up to pose. I can't believe I ended up falling asleep myself.
She's purposely trying to look cute for us? Is that what that's saying? I was gonna sit there looking super cute, yeah.
What? Sleepy face? What pose? That was a lot of words in one breath. Are you sure you got enough sleep, Vivian?
No, Lord Phaethon. I was just worried that I had disturbed your rest. Just being able to see you sleeping peacefully is already the highlight of my day. No, my entire month. Though it is a bit late, but... Good morning, Lord Phaethon.
That was so formal. Feels like you're about to drop some big news after a greeting like that.
Mockingbird's death has stirred up quite the storm. I took some time to gather intel. It seems someone deliberately leaked the story that Hugo is an illegitimate child of the Ravenlock family, but I haven't found the source yet.
Could it be Hugo's uncle, Hartman? Maybe he's trying to turn people against Hugo and Mockingbird by playing the illegitimate child card.
I suspected that too. He could be using Hugo's background to make people believe Mockingbird is just another Top's pawn. To the upper class, Mockingbird may be insignificant, but it has a loyal following among regular folks. But after some digging, I was surprised to find that the public isn't turning on Hugo. They're actually starting to see him in a better light.
Really now?
Some people feel bad for him. Some relate to his struggles. And Hartman's the one getting all the heat.
So it backfired.
Public outcry against Hartman is growing, with many believing he murdered Hugo for his own selfish gain. Tops is hosting an industry summit this week, a responsibility usually handled by the Ravenlocks. But my sources tell me another family has taken over this year at the last minute.
So are we gonna be introduced to a new...
If I'm not mistaken, Tops is intentionally keeping its distance from the Ravenlock family due to the current public sentiment.
Is someone trying to take advantage of this to get rid of both Hartman and the Ravenlocks?
I think Hartman knows this too, which is why he's completely vanished. No matter how hard I search, I can't find a single trace of him.
Someone's taking this opportunity to go after him.
Hartman must have taken the sacrifice
My
whore.
bed's so annoying.
Now that he holds this bargaining chip, he is definitely going to negotiate his way out of this with the Exaltists.
Sorry for interrupting, Vivian, but I need a quick word with Belle.
Oh, no problem at all. I'm sure you have important faith in matters to discuss. Take your time. I'll just be waiting outside.
We can't make our guest wait outside. Belle and I will step out instead.
Oh, don't mind me, Lord Phaethon. I wanted to browse the videotapes anyway. I'll be right here. Just let me know when you're done.
Doesn't she sniff our clothes or
Belle,
something?
Lycon's outside the video store. He knows Vivian is with us, so he's hesitant about coming in. He's stressing over what he did to Hugo in front of Vivian, but he really needs to talk to us. Maybe you should go speak with him first.
I'll go talk to Lycon. Honestly, neither he nor Vivian is at fault. As proxies, it's our job to be the bridge between them.
Yeah, I get him not really wanting to come in. He did fucking, like, rip Hugo's heart out in front of her, and she saw Hugo as, like, her older brother. How are these guys doing? Okay, I was like, how have I never seen these people before? But they're specifically for this.
Good morning, Master Proxy.
Good morning, Lycon. Wise mentioned you wanted to talk to us and Vivian about something?
Yes, it's an urgent request from the mayor, one that directly affects New Eridu's safety. However, before we get into the details, as a former member of Mockingbird, I'm concerned about Miss Vivian. Hugo made many mistakes and betrayed the principles of Mockingbird, but I'm certain he didn't intend to put Miss Vivian or you in danger. I don't know Miss Vivian very well, and I was the one who took her companion's life. I might not be the right person to comfort her, but I hope she doesn't regret the choices she made, or lose faith in the path she chose.
Vivian's doing just fine. She's actually been gathering intel and has a clear understanding of where things are headed. She might be tougher than you think. If you're really concerned, why not just talk to her directly? If you'd like to apologize, it should be face to face, right?
That's reassuring to hear. I trust your judgment. You've always had a sharp eye for people. Would you mind coming in with me? I'd like to apologize to Miss Vivian in person.
No problem. But I'll be staying neutral. Everyone has their own stance on this, and I get where both of you are coming from. As a proxy, I'm just here to make sure you have an open conversation. I'm not taking sides.
I respect that. Thank you.
You return to the video store with Lycon. Vivian doesn't seem to have much of a reaction to his arrival.
Miss Vivian, I'm very sorry about Hugo.
You don't have to explain anything. I'm also part of Mockingbird. Mockingbird stands on more than just gain, so it won't fall when fortunes shift. Hugo had his fixations and ambitions. I also have things I must see through. I'm determined to get to the bottom of the Exaltists and the sacrifices.
Miss Vivian, as a former member of Mockingbird, you have my deepest respect. You have my word, whatever comes next. I would never harm you or Master Proxy. As for Hugo, please accept my condolences.
Condolences? That's not necessary. Mockingbird has plenty of tricks up its sleeves. This isn't the kind of act that ends so easily. Wouldn't you agree?
You're right.
Kind of a weird thing to say.
Huh? That's it? You two just figured it out? Oh, that was fast.
Master Proxy, I believe we all share the same goal. Uncover the truth of the Exaltists and the sacrifices. The mayor has tasked me with inviting you to take on this mission, and hopes we can work together moving forward.
If the mayor wants to work with us, I trust he will demonstrate his sincerity and kind. Mockingbird will not serve as a pawn for the powerful. That will never change.
Of course. While the mayor cannot handle this personally, he will make sure we have all the intel and support we need. Miss Vivian, I know you have your own intelligence network, but for some high-profile shady dealings, perhaps the mayor can provide you a different perspective. Please, take your time to discuss. If you're open to collaborating, I'll set up a call with the mayor so he can speak with you both directly.
I need to discuss this with Wise and Vivian. With so many people involved in this, we need to be very careful.
Of course, I completely understand. When you've made up your minds, you can find me at the Ballet Twins.
Okay. Cutie butt. Go to the Ballet Twins. Alright. Thought that would be a longer talk for giving him enough of a head start to be all the way over here. No, she beat me to it. And she's got her little parasol.
I'll connect the call to the mayor now.
My dear friends, I'm glad you're willing to keep working with me. I'm truly sorry about what happened to Mr. Hugo Vlad. I didn't anticipate things would turn out this way. As mayor, I can't fully condone Mockingbird's actions, but personally, I had a lot of respect for Mr. Hugo Vlad. I looked further into Bringer's map. The sacrifices were created by an exaltist named Landon, who was active in Janus Quarter. Mr. Landon passed away in an accident a few years ago. Before he died, he was researching sacrifices and was said to have created a batch of serum that could turn living people into sacrifices. The problem was, the serum wasn't stable, and after his death, the recipe was lost. No one knows what happened to the exaltist in Janus Quarter back then.
So it's a serum that can turn live people into it? So Bringer was a sacrifice? They used that serum on him? Okay. So that one girl that I don't even remember her name, but the one behind the train with the explosives on it and Bringer and all of them, that girl, I guess she's like one of the main exaltists.
But it's clear that after the leader died, there haven't been major exaltist activities in the area. Bringer's map marks the locations where the exaltists' most successful attempts at creating sacrifices were.
Since this person has already passed away, and the exaltists haven't been active around here for a while, then could it be that this is just Hartman acting on his own?
Could be, but why would he want to?
Unfortunately, that's not the case. My sources confirmed that Hartman had been secretly in contact with someone, and they only meet inside the Hollow.
Well, ain't that convenient?
Is it possible it's someone from Tops?
TOPS is a huge alliance of corporations. They wouldn't bother getting their hands dirty. Instead, they just sit back and reap the rewards. Everything Hartman is doing is to secure his place in TOPS and strengthen his power within the Ravenlock family. If my guess is correct, Hartman has gotten in touch with the remaining members of the Exaltists that used to follow Landon, helping them create new sacrifices.
But what's in it for TOPS?
This is what I want to know. Why would they want to create a bunch of these fucking monsters and lose them on a city? You can't be the top of society if there's no society to be a top of.
There's no way the Exaltists would just hand over their secrets about sacrifices to Hartman, right?
A sacrifice outbreak would throw the city into chaos. And that's when TOPS steps in, taking control of the situation on their terms.
What, to make themselves look like saviors and get more power?
The public will see the mayor as incompetent, while TOPS comes off as the real protectors of the city.
Got it. Okay.
And when that happens, public trust will shift towards TOPS. And Mr. Mayor, you might find yourself in an unfavorable situation.
Still sharp as ever, Miss Vivian.
So, what exactly do we stand to gain from partnering with you? Please don't tell me you're doing this out of some noble concern for your citizens. I'm not some hero of justice, and I don't believe in lofty ideals or empty promises.
We have a common enemy. While our ideologies may differ, we can work together on this. And as proof of good faith, I may not know exactly where Hartman is, but I can fan the flames over Mockingbird's death and escalate conflicts within the Ravenlock family.
So it was you behind the rumors. No wonder I couldn't trace the source of the public outcry.
Sorry if you can hear my stomach growling. This is a very common thing. I swear I ate like... Oh, it was a while ago because I overslept. Yeah. I did stay up really late and then slept in and I didn't eat for any of that time. We'll see.
I'm not the one who started the rumors. I just helped them spread faster after they leaked. And I pulled a few strings to make sure the story painted Mr. Hugo Vlad as a heroic figure who was unfairly persecuted. As I said before, I had a lot of respect for him, and I'd be happy to clear his name. Now let me lay out my terms for collaboration. After looking into it, I found that the dormant sacrifice you discovered wasn't the only one. There are more places where sacrifices might be lying dormant. Too many eyes are on me right now, so I can't send my own men to deal with it. I'd like to ask you to retrieve the sacrifices from those locations. I'll make sure to dispose of them once you do, so no one will be able to use them again. On top of that, I've asked a friend to help monitor your physical condition, and maybe even uncover more of your potential. Her research overlaps with your teacher's work.
Oh.
You don't need to worry about her capabilities. She's a Void Hunter rank special investigator.
There she is. I don't know how to say her name. It's the XI and then Yuan. One. I don't know. Is he Juan? Something like that? I don't know. I only speak English, so I don't know.
Really? A Void Hunter rank special investigator is going to be assisting us? And she's involved in our teacher's research?
That's right. She's heading to Janna's quarter for some business. I wanted to set up a formal meeting, but she declined. She prefers to assess things on her own, and will reach out when the time is right. She'll let you know the details then. So it looks like you both are on board with this commission and ready to help recover the sacrifices?
Okay.
We don't want new Eridu falling into chaos either. We'll do what we can.
I know you won't let me down. Given our positions, we might not be friends, but we're definitely not enemies. I'll leave the rest to you then. I've got to go. Goodbye.
Alrighty. We're going to the Hollow. We get some combat going.
This is the path I follow.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
Now, why would they make her level 54? Wait, how did you got that though? You have to be level 55 to have that, right? Why are her stats like better than mine? 192, 346. Her stats like almost better than mine. Her attack is really low though. I'm just gonna use mine though.
I
She's
would
level
never
60.
turn down Lord Phaethon.
Oh, I can't. Okay.
This is the path.
Let's put in Jane.
I've been waiting for you.
Cutie butt.
Lord Phaethon, thank you for trusting Mockingbird and me.
Ah.
Sure.
That was a quick assault.
Has someone already taken the dormant sacrifice from here? Or did the Exaltus decide to relocate it? No. If these dormant sacrifices aren't handled carefully, they could awaken and turn against anyone nearby. She wouldn't risk moving them unless it was absolutely necessary.
Who's she?
Did she realize the mayor was looking into this?
She know who it is? You don't know who it is, so you pull her aside to listen.
Did Hartman just make up this intel to get a shot working with us at Tops?
Who are these just random dudes in suits walking around in a hollow? Do they not have guards nearby, or?
Been walking around forever and haven't found a thing.
The Ravenlocks have always been a shady bunch. No surprise they've gone downhill over the years.
I heard they were pretty loaded back in the day. What kind of business did they run?
They were the organ trafficking people, right?
No clue. On the surface, their businesses seemed legit, but who knows what was happening behind the curtain.
Probably something with the sacrifices. I mean, how else would he know about the dormant ones left around here for years? And he was so sure that even if those original sacrifices didn't work out, he had a backup plan.
Backup plan? What could that be?
Well, that's beyond me. I just happened to overhear something while I was next to Mr. Edmund one day. What's Topps planning to do with all these sacrifices, huh? For research? Do you think we'll ever have a normal life in the Hollows?
Don't ask questions you shouldn't be asking.
All right. There's nothing here anyway. Let's leave the Hollow and report back on what we found. And we'll make it just in time to clock out for the fieldwork shift.
Let's get out of here first.
Hartman, that fool. He'll do anything to get into Tops, even if it means playing with fire. She's an Exaltist. Human lives have never mattered to her. The more people get dragged in, the greater the danger.
Vivian,
Yeah, who is this
I've been
she?
dying to know. Who's this she you keep mentioning?
I apologize for losing my composure. Please don't mind me. The she I'm referring to is with the Exaltists. Someone I have a history with. That's why the moment I heard about the sacrifices, I felt compelled to uncover the truth. I never meant to hide anything from you. It's just that... For me, the Exaltists bring back painful memories. And I'm not ready to face them yet. So, Lord Phaethon, please give me a little more time. Once I've gathered my thoughts, I promise I'll tell you everything.
Sure, I won't pry anymore. Everyone's got a past, and you don't have to dig up old wounds if you don't want to. I can see the Vivian I know now is super brave and kind. I believe you've really put in the work.
I wouldn't say she's kind. Unless you're Hugo or Phaethon, she's not very kind.
Lord Phaethon, if we weren't in such a hurry, I'd spend 3 whole hours singing your praises.
I don't doubt it.
I'll make note of this and make sure to get it done before bedtime.
I don't doubt it.
First things first, let's track down those dormant sacrifices. The Exaltists have probably realized someone's after them by now. I wish we knew what Hartman's backup plan is.
Rat. I don't mind the story. I
Just
really
can't
like
shake
the
the
story
feeling that-
in this game. I'm just a little lost. Like I
Something
might need to
bad is about to
watch
happen.
a lore video or something at some point, one of those like hour-long lore videos to catch up. And I mean, it's cool reading through it all and stuff, but it does get, like, whenever there's 30 minutes of no fighting in the game and it's just story, it kind of gets old. Like, if it was, like, 10 minutes story, 10 minutes fighting, 10 minutes story, like, I'd prefer that more because the entire reason I downloaded this game was for the combat. So, when I go so long without doing that, I kind of want to do other things. Because the combat really carries this game for me, because, to be honest, I fucking hate gachas. I hate the genre. I think it's disgusting that your most of your progress, your characters, your stats on your disk drives, your, like, everything is completely dictated by RNG. I think it's a really stupid concept, and it pisses me the fuck off, especially because I have worse than average luck. And yes, I have the stats to prove it, because I linked my stats to see what my pull rates were. They're fucking terrible, so like I have to work harder than the next person to get the same amount of progress just because my RNG is so bad that people can work half as hard as me and still have better stats. It's kind of stupid and annoying. I hate the gacha genre so much. So, 90% of why I decided to play this game was because of the combat. The gacha system is easily the worst part about this entire game.
Hugo may have done terrible things, but he had his reasons.
Oh, I'm yawning so hard I can't see.
Mockingbird
Okay.
might be seen as the bad guys by a lot of people, but
Wait, I hear that thing. Where's it at? Oh, it's above me?
ironically, joining Mockingbird is what put me on the right path.
Yeah, there it is.
For the first time, I'm needed for more than just my curse.
I don't think Mockingbird's a bad thing. I think
Nothing
they
here
have
either.
a noble
Are we
cause.
too late?
Just Hugo kind of stained a little bit.
There's
Hold up, let me check for... Oh, can't go that way.
I knew it was you, Vivian.
Camille, what are you doing here, sis? Are you destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Sis.
Vivian, don't call me sis. I'm not your sister.
Oh, well, I cleared that up pretty quick.
Are you trying to stop the Exaltists?
I never left the Exaltists.
You know what Landon did back then!
Lord Landon did it for the Creator. His methods may have been extreme, but they were necessary. Back then, you walked away. You should do the same now. We didn't meet today. Take your friends and leave.
What's wrong? Are you being forced into this? I can help you.
She's refusing to believe that she's still part of it.
Help me? Like how you helped her? Vivian, you're crying. You see me, don't you?
No,
You haven't changed a bit, Vivian. No need to hide your tears. I know exactly what's ahead for me. You've made your choice, and I've made mine. One last piece of advice. Stay out of this. She loathes you. I won't tell her we met today. Don't show yourself around us again.
Camille!
Oh shit.
Watch out!
Don't cut!
I'll tell you what that was about later! Let's take care of the ethereals first.
Don't fuck with the rat.
You two took longer than I expected. Did something happen?
We searched the coordinates the mayor provided. Most of them were already empty. No dormant sacrifices. Camille, the Exaltists have been actively destroying the dormant sacrifices.
It's a good thing, right?
The Exaltists? There's no reason for them to go after the sacrifices, right?
Vivian is telling the truth. I saw it too.
That's a good thing if they're destroying them, right? Right?
And one of them is someone I once knew. I thought she would leave the Exaltists after Landon's death, but she stayed.
Do you have a history with the Exaltists, Vivian?
When I was a child, I stayed with the Exaltists for a while.
Jesus.
Back then, Landon was one of the most respected figures among the Exaltists in this region. A lot happened, and after Landon died, I left. I can't turn a blind eye to the sacrifices. I know all too well how many lives have been lost bringing them into existence. Ever since I learned a sacrifice had appeared in Janus Quarter, I haven't been able to stop worrying. I won't let history repeat itself. That's why I asked Hugo to investigate, starting with the Sacrifice Corps.
Vivian.
Please stop. I'm not looking for comfort. I'm just recounting the story for you to understand the situation. We've got bigger things to focus on. But when I do need comforting, I'll come straight to you.
Aww.
I hope you'll make time for me, Lord Vathan. Just so you know, I'm not the easiest to console.
I figured. I would not be able to deal with her condition. I'm not mentally strong enough for that shit. The shit she's been through in her condition, that would... Holy shit, that'd be depressing. For those of you, if y'all haven't caught up yet, she has a condition. She can, her curse to say, she can see into the future, but only tragedy. So she only sees, like, only bad shit all the time. So her entire mind is just everything. She sees nothing good, almost just bad shit, which would be extremely depressing. You look at your friend and you just see, like, them getting tragically ripped apart or something. It'd be, like, pretty hard to, like, be happy around your friend, you know, knowing that shit's gonna happen to him. It would be pretty tragic.
No worries. I'll totally have your back until you're feeling better.
Okay. Back to the matter at hand. That conversation between those two TOPS employees back in the Hollow is still bothering me.
Nothing about it, like, super stuck out to me, though.
They said Hartman had a backup plan. And that got me thinking about some news that was quietly swept under the rug. Lately, there have been mining accidents in Ravenlock-controlled areas. Many workers have died. The families were paid off with huge settlements, way more than usual. No protests, no controversy, and the issue was buried.
That sounds like Ravenlock. It sounds like them.
But considering the Ravenlock's financial position, why would they be so generous with payouts?
That sounds sketchy. Are you saying they made up the accidents and the workers' deaths?
Precisely. I don't think those workers died in mining accidents.
How did she come to that conclusion? I wanted to come up with it.
I'm planning to reach out to some old friends, see if they've heard anything about this.
So then where did the money go?
Do you have time, Lord Phaethon? My contacts are just near 6th Street. Care to join me?
I'm in. Let's go together.
It's crazy how much of their world revolves around 6th Street. Almost everything in the entire game is on this road. Wait, I thought she said 6th Street. This is not 6th Street. Mostly I keep doing that. Alright, just checking how long I've been live. I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream kind of early today. I think I'm gonna end it here. But how do I get out of the inaction? How do I get out of that? Do I have to wrap this up? Maybe. Alright, I'll wrap this up. And then... Oh, wait a moment. So, why does it say inaction if I'm... How do I, like, escape this? I guess I can't. Okay. Well, I'm ending it for now. See you guys.